Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting, innovative, and amazing Propagandacast with me, host and Pearl Dane, the one and only Master Propaganda, hero psych defender of the fatherland, off it to a 1v1 on road to Tunis. In the west, we have DanielD fighting here for the British Empire, the Commonwealth, the 7th Armored Division, the Desert Rats here taking on Rommel's Desert Rats here. It's Calyon fighting here with the 10th Panzer Division. Straight into Panzer Pioneer, CoH3 and the Panzergrenadiers versus Double Sappers Vickers start. As always, a big hearty thanks to my patron supporters for the continued and most glorious support of the Propagandacast. Help me making all these videos, and big hearty thanks for you commenting and liking on them. Helps immensely as well there. So, we're off to the race here. No battle group chosen yet here, between either side. German forces, of course, racing out here as swiftly as they can here. Hardened Panzergrenadiers and hardened CoH3. British Sappers with Sten guns, and of course the Vickers machine gun team. Except for the Sappers, we got a lot of sandbags up here for Calyon, and a bit of sandbagging as well there from DanielD. So fairly quiet here. So certainly the question is, what are either side planning here, though? Got the northern field point here, though not yet connected. Sappers moving towards the center. Victim, and then looks like we're going to see both sides trying to rush the building, and it does look like here DanielD and his British will get the door in, or the foot they're doing the door first, and then get the machine gun inside the door as well. Leaving here Calyon's Panzergrenadiers rather buggered out in the open. There you go, quick withdrawal here. That's not really much else he could have done here, except just get his men pointlessly murdered. Also, fun fact, but in North Africa, and basically the entire time period, up to that point, there were no Panzergrenadiers, all known as Schützen. Fun fact. It only came after the losses of, North Africa, specifically Tunisia and Stalingrad, that they got a name title change from Schützen to Panzergrenadiers. Anyways, fighting here, Panzer Pioneer and the bike here, there's the Sappers. We got a mechanized attack here by Calyon, though, rushing in for the fatherland here. Still a bit short infantry. Almost got the cop in their bike rush in. Now the Sappers there caught in a bad spot of being hunted down here with German mechanized infantry. Definitely looking a bit rough here for DanielD as Deutschland comes a knock-in. Vickers pushing southwards here. Almost got the Sappers here. Can Calyon score the wipe here? Oh, the fortune smile upon DanielD here. Like a kindly grandmother. And apparently no. At least not a kindly grandmother, but those really mean ones that hit you with a wooden spoon every time you get something. Second Panzergrenadier squad on the way there for Calyon. Got a section away, but there we go. He did actually survive. Really lucky there for DanielD. Certainly a bit of a feels awkward moment there for Calyon. Second Panzergrenadier squad ready here with their Kar-90K bolt action rifles. Panzer Pioneer could do a bit of healing. Maybe get them healed up while they're repairing the half-track. A nice bit of, multitasking. We got the light support company up here. DanielD then moving forward for the British Empire, and he's got two Vickers machine guns out there, certainly doubling the number of machines can bring to bear here versus the Germans here. You got the Panzergrenadiers setting out, Panzer Pioneer inside the half-track. I would not be surprised to see a flamethrower going away. Yes, exactly that. Meanwhile, though, Daniel has yet to go for any anti-tank rifles, which is a bit surprising considering against, the DAK. You really typically expect a lot of this, so one of your priorities as the British against the DAK is typically making sure you get early access to our anti-tank rifle set, or this happens. So this is definitely getting a bit rough here for Daniel, as Calyon, of course, mercilessly moves in for the fatherland. But there you go, Vickers machine coming up here. Does force here the have to withdraw, as it isn't, that bulletproof against a machine gun. They're just constantly hosing it with, ammunition like that. No tech yet here for DanielD. Still no battle group from either side. Both players perhaps waiting for the right time, or who knows what. Light support coming in for Calyon. I would not be surprised to see a flak feeling on maybe some machine Gewehren. 250 traffic being repaired again by the Panzer Pioneer. Bring up the Panzergrenadiers. I'm not surprised maybe we're going to finally heal up his troops here. No? Still no healing here from Calyon there. Perhaps he just doesn't feel his men are worthy of it. Please, can we have some first aid? 9. Can't have first aid. Ah, scheiße. Anyways, yeah, he's going for the fast support elements like the flak feeling there. Vickers they're going to find to the bike, ripping through the very lightly armored vehicle there, pushing south at sea. DanielD though so far with this bag installed here already, as the German mechanized forces keep pressuring him. There we go, finally remembered, oh yeah, he can heal his stuff. South side here, bike up then fire, Sappers moving in here. DanielD once more lining up for an offensive. We do finally also get some anti-tank rifles up there. The boys anti-tank rifle. Engaging here the Panzer inside the building. Not a great position to be in when there's two machine guns just hosing every window and doorway with like just bullets. Sappers moving forward here into the Panzer and the Panzer Pioneer. Flak feeling on the way there for Calyon. Very much expected. Nemo, platoon command post going up here for DanielD and the British Empire. It's 5 minutes of the match and they're still yet to see a battle group from outside. At this point, I'm guessing Calyon is not going to go for the Italian infantry and say fast L640s or the Guastatore. Could be combined arms still, but it's starting to look more like armored support in my experience. But again, you know, experience is there to just, you know, not just to be used, but also subverted by this clever and sneaky opponent. We'll have to see here. Flak feeling out here. 250 half-track being pushed back here. We got the 6-pounder gun way for DanielD. Flak feeling ready there, mounting, well, the flak feeling here on the back of a Sunderkraft Fahrzeug. I believe it is 7 or 8 half-track. And they would commonly just slap, like, you know, anti-aircraft guns on the back of either half-tracks or cars. They even mounted them on Kugelwagens, or Schwimmwagens, actually. There's actually some Schwimmwagens where they just mount a flak feeling on the back on it. I think it was more of an experiment just to see how it could work out. It apparently wasn't that great, but they still did it. So there's a little fun fact. It might have just been a flak 30 on those, not a full flak feeling, but yeah, still. You get the idea. They really mounted like the lighter anti-aircraft guns on a lot of things. Panzerjäger's out here though for Calyon. They even mounted flak 30s, or was it flak 30s? I think flak 30s on captured universal carriers. There's Bren carriers. So there's another fun fact. Bike repairs off ground point here. So far, the Calyon remains a strong control in there. Go DanielD here. Goes for the commando sections. Up north here, Sap's about to get themselves a very nasty encounter with the flak feeling. As it just rips through them there with its 4 20mm auto cannons. In the south side, though, DanielD striking hard. Moving forward, we've got mine swaps out in case Calyon has been mining, though Calyon has not been mining at all. Half-track heavily damaged, withdrawing. Bike could also have been pulled back here. Steady push here by DanielD and the British Empire. Sappers advancing up, hitting in mines down from Daniel there. No signs yet of the commanders, though, of course, they do quite a bit of manpower. Oh, bike went down. Good kill here for Daniel. Definitely slows down Calyon a bit there. Panzerjäger's moving up here in the north. Yes, he's using one of the half-tracks basically as an improvised ambulance. I mean, that is an option you can do as the DAK. Nothing further here, though. Bit of quiet. Daniel can soon call in the commandos. He could also, of course, go for command point 9s, expect for light machine commandos. They can be particularly good on a map like this, but there you go. We do get the regular 6-man commando section out here for DanielD and the British Empire. Flak feeling there, ripping at them, but it's not going to do too much there. So there you go. Commandos dropping in here, somewhere along the way. There we go. Bit of a safe landing zone here for DanielD and his commandos. Some reason equipped with British paratrooper uniforms, which is something they've always kind of did. They say the same thing in CoH3. Pretty much just equipped, like, kitted out like British paratroopers with the red berets and everything. It's a bit of an oddity there, if anything. I do hope we one day do get proper British paratroopers, but that's another story. Anyways, commandos going at it here. Machine caught in a really bad spot. A good push there by Calyon and the German army there. Got flak feeling caught a bad spot. Panzer there and Panzerjägers rushing down the 6-pounder gun, but there you go. DanielD was ready for this eventuality. Got a machine gun covering his anti-tank gun. 2 thumbs up here. German force being pushed back. Mills bomb off here. An aggressive drive to count, but DanielD there, through sheer determination and steely nerves, withstood this assault here from DanielD. Still no battle for Calyon, and DanielD, they're sort of more steadily going at it. Commandos there, they're being ripped apart with the flak feeling here. Northern point we see some of the sappers. Flak feeling already veterans who won, not too surprising. Second 250 half-deck back on base as well. No further sign of tech here, though. The way it's going, Calyon, I'm definitely suspecting will go for the Panzerarmee Kommando and push maybe for Panzer IIIs or a good old Stuka-Sofus. Commandos reinforcing there. Stuart light tanks being prepared here for DanielD. But first needs to unlock them. So Sappers moving north here, but yeah, the more this hit goes on, it's looking more and more like armored support here from Calyon. I mean, it could still be combined arms, but feels more and more like armored support to me. We'll see. I mean, again, Calyon could easily, you know, subvert expectations here and even go for Italian infantry, but typically Italian infantry is one of those battle groups most people pick very early on to get those Guastatori or the light tanks out. They typically don't go for the battle group for some of the later stuff. Commandos have some force back with the Vickers. Good push here by DanielD. We got another supporting element up north here. We'll need to withdraw here. Calyon probably should consider some machine guns on his Panzergrenadiers. I mean, he does have the munitions to easily afford it. And so far, it's not like he's spending munitions elsewhere, and it would definitely, like, provide his Panzergunners with a bit of boost. There we go. We got the MD-34s on the way there. Maschinengewehr 34. Section on the center here. Fresh fighting around the southern house. Stuart light tank right around the corner for DanielD. Yeah, 10 minutes in the match, we should see a battle over Calyon. Definitely not something you see a lot. Steelhand Granada being chucked there for a window. Nice blast there, and there you go. Vickers just getting in. We've got a second Vickers moving up. Calyon definitely getting into the building. He's not. So DanielD, of course, just moving a fresh machine gun. So Calyon can just sort of like, maybe we should have rushed the building faster, Herr Oberleutnant. Shut up, Fritz. And that's going to withdraw here. Some artillery could be an idea for Calyon, obviously. He likes his Infanteriegeschütz, or maybe a mortar half-track. No idea if he's going to have that planned out. No sign of further tech here for Calyon. I mean, he's definitely flooding resources. He's also flooding command points. Seems like there's a bit of hesitancy here for Calyon, but he's not entirely sure where he wants to go with this. Meanwhile, Daniel there's going for the M1 pack howitzer. He's also going here for the supply surplus. There you go. We do get light infantry gun on the way there. Not a bad pick at all. Still floating a fair bit of resources, though. Another Stuart beam off of DanielD. Doesn't want to take up. He just wants more of those glorious Stuart light tanks. He also got veterans quality for Calyon. 2 thumbs up. Very good upgrade there. Got a good amount of infantry. Maybe want to go for some more Panzergrenadiers down the road to like really further leverage. Oh, we finally got a battle group. It is actually Italian combined arms. So that could mean some Aventus. It could mean light Italian tanks. The M1340. Yep. He may save up a bit more for the steel pack first, so he can like get those M1340s cheaper. He could also go for the some Aventus just for the artillery and blasting the Stuarts. Those some Aventus do provide a good bit of utility here for Calyon. We'll have to see. Light vehicle training. Okay, you don't see that one a lot there, mostly because people don't tend to like rely heavily on the Stuarts. So it tends to be less commonly utilized here. So nice to see DanielD going for it. 2 thumbs up. Map control wise, it's definitely looking not too great here for Daniel. Victory points, well, it's starting to make more return here, but the victory points wise, a bit rough as well there. Double Stuarts out, south side here. Calyon the German army flank around here, machine gun push back. Full route here. Machine guns just being forced out here as German forces of the 10th Panzer Division pushed against the sides here of the 7th Armored. Stuart's still flanking up here. He may have to get those tanks going because it's crucial to keep in mind right now that Calyon has no anti-tank weapons. They get a pair of, like, you know, Panzerwüchse. And there goes Stuart's raiding the base here. He can now go for the pack steel there if he wants to. And I imagine he wants to because his units inside the base are getting absolutely murdered. Panzer Pioneer wide. Calyon here definitely getting punished here by Daniel. 2 VF traffic down. Light infantry being charged down. There goes M1340 out here. May want to call in the M7 event as well because 1 Italian tank versus 2 Stuarts is kinda lopsided in favor of the Stuarts. You should call in the 7 event here. Smoke deployed here. Panzers rushing in. Panzers with the flak filling joining in there. Got armor pissing around here going off, messing with the Stuarts. Daring raid here by DanielD. They're paying off big dividends, and Calyon definitely throws out a bit here. He blanked, and DanielD just stole his candy.
Pack crew is reporting in.
Got a pack rod as well here. Could have gone for the Aventus still, though. I think the Aventus gets a bit overlooked by a lot of players. But anyways, fixing up the M1340 here. And certainly a good portion of German army in North Africa would actually have been Italian tanks. Most of their own tanks were like Panzer 1s and Panzer 2s, and then a few Panzer 3s and Panzer 4s, but those that relied heavily on Italian tanks in North Africa. Fun fact.
We have vehicles available in reserve.
Fun fact. Another Stuart here for DanielD.
Italian M1340 incoming.
This is definitely turning into quite the light tank battle. It can always be quite interesting in certain situations, and both players are clearly committing to it. Even if technically the Italian M1340 was considered a medium tank, game-wise it's definitely treated like a light tank. Got a pack cards on the way here for DanielD and the British Empire. Up north, Italian tanks pushing forwards. I do still think a Samavento 2 could also be a good addition here for Calyon. Mines destroyed. All victory points under control here of the British Empire. Cancelled the third steward. Perhaps he wants to take up now. We'll have to see. M1 anti-tank come down here. Lights his infantry, which actually are exposed here by Calyon. That's definitely a bit of a slip here by Calyon. And of course, something that DanielD sees right through, as if it was transparent glass-like, and just proceeds to smash it as if it was very glass-like. Now we got the Italian column on the move here, backed up with German forces. Panzer's moving up here. Lights his infantry, kaput. Good job here by DanielD. Meanwhile, we got the light support company being wrecked as well with the double stewards. Italian tanks on the move here, moving up with their tiny little guns. And there go, light support company down here. A slap across the face here on Calyon. DanielD really exposing here some of Calyon's mistakes and then absolutely ruining them. Commandos on the fuel point here, making use of the train there tied out. But there it goes, such an opportunity again. You can see it, DanielD again looks to exploit any mistake here, but Calyon goes in hard. Pack cards and grenades, but there you go, exposed himself this time around and gets pushed back. But almost got the Pack 48 crew, and there you go, Pack howitzer gets the job done. We got 3 M1340s out here now, so that's 3 Italian tanks with 2, well, American tanks in British service. 6-pounder gun here, though, setting up Italian tanks to bypassing it. Catching the saps in the south here. Good to see a white here on DanielD sappers. Very likely here. Massive swarm of Italian armor here, but no. As withdrawal here, heavy losses though on both sides. Machine logs been cleared out here. Pack cards flying away here. Could charge in now, perhaps. Almost got the machine, but no. Oh, maybe no. It's so tough to tell there. 6-pounder gun scores ahead here on one of the M1340s. Anti-tank section doing what it can. Stewards racing forwards again here. Need to deploy smoke and withdraw the tanks, I think, though. Almost lost the lead here. Pack 38, they're covering the retreating to Italian tanks. There you go. M1340 scores a hit. Oh, the Pack 38 does. There you go. M1340's all scoring hits here. Got one of the steward light tanks here. Stinging blow there to DanielD. Vickers on retreat. 6-pounder gun down the danger zone being overrun as German infantry supporting the Italian armor's advance here. It is a flurry of action here in chaos. Italian tanks keeping up here. Need to switch the targets to the steward here. Lose one. Oh no! Got both stewards here. Northern fuel point hands of the British. Got the 6-pounder gun here. But there you go. Commandos, sappers and machine forcing back here. Calyon's troops. Need to fix up all of his tanks, obviously. And, you know, he's got a light support company up again. Some tech that could be good at it. And up north here, tank versus sappers. And the other two, like, 2 of his tanks are barely operable. Almost got the sappers wiped here. Can Calyon finally get a wipe here? Does Daniel's insane luck continue? No sign of tech here, though, for Daniel. No sign of tech at all. You kind of would have figured he'd done that, considering he'd like commit to more Stuart light tanks, considering the training. But no, Daniel so far is playing it safe. Calyon, though, definitely wants to bring up some Panzer Puny here to start repairing his stuff.
We have only 250 points remaining.
Also wants to get his hands on those victory points because he is rapidly bleeding out now. There you go. Panzer Puny on the way. Thumbs up. So DanielD, we got the anti-tank rocket loiter. There you go. Wait, why? I think he misselected here and the other tanks flying up when they shouldn't be. And his, like, fully functional tanks for some reason down there. Or he intends to, like, repair them while grabbing the point at the same time, which seems really risky, to be honest. Particularly now that Dan's got his entire force moving northwards here. Panzer Pioneer ready? Yeah, it does appear like that is exactly what Calyon intends to. That is definitely very risky. Put it gently. There you go. Company command post finally up there for DanielD. Panzer's been caught here. Commandos leading the way here. Might want to extend a bit more pressure to the south as well here. Getting upgrades here.
Our victory
Got Breeders here available as an upgrade for his men. Because he doesn't have like any bestiary and he could easily get ND34s for his pants, but I'm not entirely sure about that one. Fresh Italian M1340 out here. And they need to withdraw before they get murdered here by the pack howitzer. There's a total of 4 Italian tanks out here for Calyon versus DanielD's no tanks. But a good amount of anti-tank guns and some chaps with anti-tank rifles. South side here, Panzer Pioneer spotting a mine there laid down by DanielD. Thumbs up. Bring down his tanks and his flak filling there, though Inchnav is still keeping the more damaged ones up here. Got what appears to be demo charges perhaps here from DanielD, perhaps not. And now it looks like he's going to go for flanking assault here. I feel like he should have gone deeper here. Like, he clearly, you know, like slightly loses his courage here, which makes it easy like to opponents like stop this, and there you go. Tank taking ahead here. Gets too close here. Bit of an awkward pathing term. Do get smoked down, and there we go. The entire assault just gets called off here. Calyon almost had it there, I think. Had it gone for a bit deeper push here. And then coordinated with a good flank up here. I think could have caught there Daniel's forces in a bit of a pincer, because the way this environment works, like his units would have been actually separated from each other, made much harder to actually form a cohesive defense, like a good attack from both sides here, in particular hitting some of the weaker spots, like again separated with the buildings. Could have been quite devastating there for DanielD. But Calyon again sort of, he almost had it there, I feel like, but at the last moment he just sort of lost his courage. Got Matildas there on the way for DanielD in response to the Italian tanks.
Proximity alarm near our victory point.
Commander's moving up. Panzergrenadiers, Panzer moving up there, smashing Paul Reginald into pieces. Matilda right around the corner here, south side. Armour falling back here. More fighting for the victory points here. DanielD can just beat up Calyon here. Panzergrenadiers are getting pummeled inside the building. Massive chunks of masonry there being ripped off. We got a mechanized company for Calyon here. I'm guessing for 254 for some artillery on the move. Perhaps just doing D or Martyrs. Certainly versus the Matilda, the Martyrs are going to be necessary here. And of course, it goes for the Semoventa. Sabs here, they're getting absolutely destroyed here by the Italian tanks on the flak feeling here. Sting and blow there to Daniel. He's lost all of his sappers now, actually, here to Calyon's armoured assault here. As an additional fun fact, the Italians didn't actually have a lot of tank divisions because they could just barely enough produce tanks for them. But couldn't really produce tanks beyond that, so most of the tanks they produced up to some point just to maintain losses. Keep those divisions they had up to strength. Fun fact. Fun fact.
At once. We shall have additional forces available shortly.
Support elements, that could mean the Stu D rather than Marty. Interesting choice there by Calyon.
Being neutralized by the enemy.
I'm not entirely sure I'd go for the Stu D here. I mean, to an extent I can see it as well though, but I would figure like with the threat of Matildas he would want Martyrs. Or Seventas. Given all the choice. Still he's managed to stabilize somewhat here in the face of DanielD's good, you know, counter push here. Second Matilda's getting ready. Commanders there caught sneaking on the northern victory point and they're getting absolutely punished for the temerity of assaulting sacred German ground.
Our territory is in enemy hands.
Both Panzer assaults are equipped with the MG-34. Matilda in Norfolk, second Matilda right around the corner.
M1340 medium panzer.
And another M1340 out here for Calyon. Then build this and research. He's just going to go for like more M1340s. Feels a bit like an odd choice here by Calyon. Like a man like, you know, sets up all the preparation for making himself a nice, lovely meal in his kitchen, and then just ends up ordering pizza. Anyways, Matilda's there slamming to the units here. Need to get out here before the Matildas crash them. South side, we've got an tank. We do get a martyr here for Calyon, though we do at least get one martyr. Though again, it's, you know, kind of still reinforces the point because still went for that and then upgraded it, which he doesn't need for the martyr. Tanks being assailed here by the Matilda tank here. 250 hit by the 6-pounder gun. There you go. Calling in the RF. The Royal Air Force there. The Yabos are coming in here. Rockets screaming down there. Death from above. Hitting the Panzergrenadiers, but not the tanks. A lot of damaged tanks here, though, for Calyon. At least one damaged tank. Matildas keep pushing forwards here. DanielD, or Calyon, I think, needs to get a bit more aggressive here because DanielD is definitely getting aggressive here. Marder ready here. Marder fleet ready. Italian tanks in southwards here. And Calyon has a significant armoured fleet. This trying to leverage it. There you go. CoH3 trying to escape. Pathing. Oh, he's betraying Calyon here. But still, he's managing it. He's managing it despite the Matildas. Dogged pursuit here. Marder moving up. Scores a great hit on Matilda too. Matildas, though, ready to return the favour here. A lot of damaged tanks there. A lot of repairs needed. One of the aircraft, I think. Yup. Knocked out there. You get the other one as well? Yup. Both aircraft shot another flak feeling. Someone's going to get some badges for that, or medals. More sabers here for DanielD, as of course, he lost the other two he had. 128 versus 98 here. Match remains certainly a bit tough to predict here. There's a lot of tanks on one side. Not so many tanks, but bigger tanks on the other side. And victory points wise, the British do have a lead, but Calyon could still swing this around with a good push. Can he make that good push? I suppose the question. Still got that Pak 30 as well there. The Panzerabwehrkanone 38. Still too service towards the end of the war. Even I suppose increasingly like not very effective against most tanks. But we're still to service because most armies couldn't, for example, get, or most units couldn't get the Pak 40, for example. So they would have to make do with a Pak 38, for example. Fun fact. Going up here with the 230-40s. Going in there, looks like Calyon is planning a big push here, but he might be giving it away too much here. Perhaps that is intense, but there you go. Gonna move straight in front of all this. Matildas, anti-tanks there. Let's set this opening. There we go. Open here to push from the other side. This is good. This is good. Perhaps cleared up one of the anti-tank guns. Matildas there trying to hit. Anti-tanks being swarmed here. Marder moving up. Need to clear up the anti-tank guns. Need to have also, of course, something to shoot at the Matildas. Almost. Oh, this is really hectic. There we go. Both anti-tank guns gone here. This is gotten a bit ugly now here for DanielD and the British Empire. As Calyon's tanks are swinging around, they're circling around here. Panzer's on the victory point. We got 93% 98. Good shot on the Matilda, but Marder's, though, is within range of the Matildas now, and they're obviously going to look for vengeance here. Got the armor pigeon line activated on the M1340s here. Matilda pops, but it's too late, and one of the Matildas is lit up here. Like a beached whale that gets blown up. Because, you know, they didn't have to get rid of the carcass anyways. Got one of the 6-pounder guns utterly destroyed. He's going to destroy the other one here. This is looking very active for DanielD now. Oh! Got to recruit here. Got to recruit. Panzer's fighting valiantly here. We got 92 on 98. Pak 30 to find way. One M1340 lit up. Marder gone as well, helplessly. British forces pushing forward. We've got the flak feeling. They're ripping into the advancing British troops. 6-pounder gun slams into the flak feeling. Panzergrenadiers launching a counterattack here. We got another loiter here. Flak feeling getting out of there. He's trying to before the RAF knocks it out, but it's firing straight at the incoming aircraft. Oh, they hit the building. Oh, they still get it. Another Matilda here for DanielD. As Calyon's Pak 30 keeps hammering away, but not using its Veterans 1 ability, which would technically help the Italian tanks to down. We do have self-repairs here, but it will take a bit of a while for them to all get repaired. At this rate. That was a hell of a fight here. With pretty heavy losses on both sides, truth be told. And all the Italian tanks that are being fixed up. Gonna take a bit of a while. Meanwhile, Dan will of course bring in more tanks to make up for that. Bit of quiet meanwhile here, obviously. Got 90 versus on 98. Could go for naval bombardment if he wants to. Probably won't, but he could. Easily one of my favourite abilities in the game is just calling a naval bombardment or something. Hitting over mine the south of the Vickers team. Almost got all of his tanks fixed up. Almost there. Heading for the northern points. Both Matilda's operational again here for DanielD. We got another martyr there for Calyon. Northern point seized.
Enemy forces have claimed our
And now we got the armored column on the move again here. The armored fist of Il Duce is on the move again.
points remaining.
Catching the section in the south here. For some reason, the most are ordered to hold fire. He only found vehicles, which obviously means they can't really engage the troops here. That could have been a misclick here by Calyon, or he just had a really clever idea, which of course turned out to be not so clever once, you know, shots start flying. That does happen from time to time, but for some reason the tanks just aren't shooting here. Meaning there was a lot of troops there that could have been blasted by the tanks, but for some reason didn't. Seems to have made a mistake there by Calyon. I don't know why I ordered them to hold fire, actually. It's not even like specifically focused vehicles, it's just straight up hold fire. There we go. I'm guessing he might have ordered to only fight vehicles, but again, hit the wrong button. What to say? So that definitely, Slavish Service say, was a bit anticlimactic there. Just a bit. More samples on the way for DanielD to replace the ones he lost again. 30 in the move here, troops heading northwards. And once more, the Italian armoured column on this move. Here we got another martyr there for Calyon.
Our final 50 points hang by a thread.
50 points left. I don't think he can wait for another martyr like that, to be honest. He's going to absolutely just get a move and hope for the best. Let's plan out a better attack here. Looks like he's going to go for a sort of northern swing here, which actually kind of makes sense. DanielD definitely is not ready for a push through this angle, so I think that's a really smart move there by Calyon. Going for the centre big pump with the Panzers. The best choice for that as well there, because they do have a camouflage ability, so they can actually, like, you know, move into the craters, hide out there. Meaning it's going to have to like force momentum in there. Commands moving in there. Tanks are finally getting a move on again. Loiter called it. Oh, he moves into the line of fire of the Loiter though. Instead of like going around here. Mark's getting hit with rocket fire. Pack 30 also disengaging. Oh dear. Things going south here for Calyon. And he immediately calls off the tank assault here. Second martyr ready. German infantry now left to die here before the British armour in the centre. Not a good look here for Calyon. Not a good look. And then go swinging forwards once more for the British Empire. Italian tanks waiting for the RAF to go elsewhere. Meanwhile, we got a Crusader tank that way for DanielD and the British Empire. 26,198.
25 points remain.
Good transiting up the southern victory point here. It is kind of open there. Saps there, they're being met with the Italian tanks. And Daniel's about to lose another sapper section. 6-pounder guns now, of course, lined up. There we go. Matilda's all slamming into the Italian tanks here. Loiter's screaming through here, missing the tanks entirely. M1340 lit up with the Matilda. Martyr's moving up here. It's going all on here now. Germany being fought, being hit with the machine gun fire here. Almost got with the Matildas. Need to focus on the machine gun punches. There we go. M1340 down. Crusader rushing in. Matilda lit up here. Pack 38 joining in, Crusader taking fire. Martyr down, Martyr down. Machine gun cleared out here. Commandos rushing in. Almost got the Crusader tank here as well. M1340 down here. Everything's dying and exploding. Martyr knocked out with an engine. Commandos there ripping apart the anti-tank crew. Need the M1340 to deal with that. Got 15 versus 198. We got assault grenadiers rush in here by Calyon in a desperate bid here. German infantry being ripped apart though. Commandos are just dodging all the shots. Martyr trying to deal with a machine gun. They want to deal with the anti-tank guns. Assault grenadiers rushing forwards for the fatherland. 15 minus 108. Almost got the commandos rushing for the northern point. Oh, I went a bit too far here. Section moving forwards. Almost got the sappers here. Got them routed. Going here for the northern victory point. Commandos taking hits here. Needs to get his troops back in action. He needs to get to the front line. Popping out the half-track just in time. Smoke deployed here. 15 versus 198. Almost got the commandos here. Down to one man. More Crusaders on the way here. Charging artillery. Got the Pack 38 here as well. Got the center. Almost got the northern victory point. 11 versus 198. Troops heading southwards. Need to get someone in the north as well. Got them. Routed. White. 7 points left. 5. Oh dear. I think this might be it. 3. Sultan Center being wiped. 2.
Canadians have fallen.
1. And that's it. GG. Game over. Loss for Calyon. He was close. It was so close. But at times I feel like he was a bit too hesitant at times. Whereas DanielD was just, much more confident in what he was doing there. And so was just more aggressive. Even like, at times he probably should have been, but just sort of pulled through sheer confidence. And Calyon just at times just struggled to find that courage to just push through and do the deed. But still some great engagement here. So I hope you enjoyed this match. I've learned something from it. If you did, subscribe, like, share, comment, tell a friend, tell a family. And as always, you can support the Propagandacaster by donating a PayPal or Pledge on Patreon. If it helps, links are in the description. This is Imperial saying cheers and see you all tomorrow for another episode. Bye everyone.